Listen, we've been asking for a lot of things from this game. We want more secrets, more game modes, and just better content overall. Unfortunately, we aren't seeing that this update. We did get new content, but I basically one-shot all the new content, so now I have nothing to really do for the next 2 weeks, which is fine with me since I really need shiny Boros. Before we go over this update, let's do a quick little team update. It has been a while since I showed you my team, and my luck has finally turned around, so much so that I'm almost on the free-to-play leaderboards, which is kind of crazy. So to show you just how lucky I was, I managed to get 2 Yoruichis during the summer event in like the span of 3 days, and then I managed to get the new secret. I had them within the first few hours of the update, which is kind of insane. So I've gotten 3 secrets in the last week, and I obviously have Sun God on all of them. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I actually got 2 shiny elf mages, and I got them basically in the same pull, so that was really lucky. And obviously I need 1 more secret to finish off my team. But yeah, my team is doing pretty well, almost on the free-to-play leaderboard, so I can't complain too much. Basically got an unlimited rerolls from backering the summer event, so yeah, I have Sun God on all of them. My team is set for the next few weeks. Unfortunately, after thousands of capsules opened, I still haven't been able to get shiny Boros, so I guess it's kind of lucky I got everything I needed this update, so I can focus on getting him shiny. Overall, I'm quite happy with my team. Macroing the invasion event has given me basically unlimited rerolls, which is probably not great for the balance of the game, and it's going to upset players once they take that away, but I have the best passives on all my units, and I have my luck team completed as well, so I'm good to go for the next few weeks. Now that I've had a chance to show off my OP team, let's get into this week's content. First up, we have the new stands system. If you played Anime Warriors 2, then you know this isn't exactly the most unique system. Honestly, the system feels lazy to me. There's no levels to it, and it takes too long to open each stand. I find it quite inconvenient to interact with, and luckily I got one of the mythics already, but I just don't see myself grinding to get the one I'm missing, just due to the fact that it's not a fun system to interact with. I hope that they will build off of it, but I think this was just a throwaway system since they couldn't come up with anything better, which is a little concerning to me. Next up, we have the new guild system. This is a really big one because we have been asking for guilds in Anime Sims since AFS. In its current form, guilds are pretty worthless garbage. I'll be the one to say it. They released it super bare bones without much to do. I think that's okay. They will be building off of it, hopefully, and it's up to us to make sure they know exactly what we want to see out of the guilds. First thing is, guilds need to feel like extra content and not something that limits players who aren't in a top guild. This means that leaderboards can provide you with cool cosmetics or an increased number of whatever they decide to reward you, but you can't lock perma upgrades to only the top guilds. That's just gonna piss people off. Right now, the only real reward that I see available is +2 luck if you rank up your guild enough. How hard is it to rank up guilds? I have no idea, but +2 luck when you're in game is literally nothing. So I imagine players who care enough will join a random guild and never really interact with it again. But how do you make the guilds exciting and fun? I think giving guilds currency to spend each weekend if they completed their tasks, similar to how we get to choose our own personal boost each weekend, allow guilds to work towards exclusive boosts for people in their guild. We all know what boost I'm talking about too. Allow us to work together as a guild to unlock enough currency to have secret chance increased for the weekend. This isn't locking any content behind a leaderboard, but it locks it behind playing the game. Want the boost? Well, join a clan that actively plays the game, and each weekend the guild leader can pop the boost for your guild. This gives guilds a reason to keep active players and prevent people from just leeching. I guarantee people will be more likely to play and interact with the system if it benefits everyone. I think community chests and storage would be pretty interesting. I like the idea of being able to deposit extra boosts or items you don't need into a community chest to help people in your guild. I'm not sure allowing players to just deposit and access the chest is the correct way to balance it, but sacrificing items you don't need towards leveling and earning stuff for the guild is a great way to clear out our inventories. I see people asking for ways to combine boosts right now, so instead of just doing that, I think spending them for the guild removes the unwanted junk in our inventories and is more meaningful than just combining them for unlimited boosts that we already have. I think guild shops should be added, just like the event shops we have now. Give players guild currency for their contributions to the guild and allow them to buy rerolls, shiny pots, boosts, whatever from their guild shop, depending on the rank of their guild. Hell, even allow them access to event items from the guild shop once they reach max level in a guild. It encourages active participation, but isn't so OP that anyone who isn't interested doesn't get left behind. And then we have guild hunting logs. We already have completion logs in Anime Warriors 3 that give you titles for completing specific tasks. Including guild logs for titles, mounts, auras, and other cosmetics is a great way for players to showcase their dedication to the guild system. I think I could go on forever coming up with ideas, but concern I have is Anime Warriors 3 is already not exactly a social game. The worlds feel empty and everyone typically spends time in a private server or AFK. Guilds should create a sense of community and social aspects while giving rewards for interacting with these systems, but I'm struggling to see how anyone will care about cosmetics or guild activities because unlike in MMOs where guilds are way more popular, players already have everything they could ever need from just playing the game by themselves. Outside of just giving secret boosts and increasing secret odds by being in a guild, I can't imagine why anyone would want to spend any real time interacting with this system. We can list so many different ideas for the guilds, and I do like that they added them, but the more I think about it, the more I realize that Anime Warriors isn't currently designed well enough to make guilds feel meaningful, and maybe that's okay. Maybe it's just something extra to interact with if you want to spend the time grinding for guild leaderboards and doesn't need to be an important part of progression. I just see the potential of these games and then realize I'm playing an anime sim and not a big MMO or a really well-built RPG game. Let me know what you think about the guilds. Maybe I'm just overthinking what should be added to make them fun. Last thing about the update is the new difficult quest lines. I thought they were finally listening to us and giving us hard quest lines to complete on each world to increase your chances to get a secret in that world. What I found instead was when I completed the Naruto quest line is a measly 0.25 luck, 20% open speed, and 5% shiny chance. Unless this is different for each world, I don't know if that's even worth the time required to unlock them. We all know that luck above 14 scales much less than it does under 14. So if you're a new player, then 0.25 luck might help you a bit. But for in-game players, 0.25, I mean, it's dog shit. Let's be honest. No one cares about 0.25 luck, and especially with how diabolical the JoJo's questline is. Who thought it was a good idea to require cursed raids? That's completely RNG, not exactly what I had in mind when they mentioned it being difficult. It's not difficult, it's just waiting and hoping you're awake and online when one shows up, and you need to complete multiple? Holy shit, that's terrible, especially if the upgrade doesn't include a secret boost. Just because I got a few secrets doesn't mean I don't think players should have access to them either, so we have to keep fighting for them to give us secret chance increases per world. Honestly, my final rating of this update is probably a 5 out of 10. Again, I don't think the game is bad. I think my expectations are higher than they should be for an anime simulator, and I'm still holding out hope for something truly new to show up. But you have to realize it has been a month since we got a new world. The last few updates were just summer event stuff, so I feel like we could have gotten more. Also, no level increase. I find that kind of weird. It's been so long since we've had a level increase, so I thought that was kind of strange, but whatever. Honestly, if I were you, I would just play this update a bit and try to get what you can from it, and then go back to macroing the summer invasion event. They increased the key cap to 200 and the shovel cap to 350. Just try to get your Boreals to Ascension 6 or Shiny Boreals, because that will help your team a lot more than hoping you can get the new secret, especially since summer event's going to be removed at some point. Kind of feels bad, but this has turned into anime macro simulator. Only needing to macro 24/7 hurts players, in my opinion. You either macro and get bored and quit the game because you want more to do, or you can't macro and you feel left out and you just end up quitting because it doesn't feel worth it to play manually. Definitely notice numbers are slipping little by little. Anyways, that's enough rambling for me. I hope you all get your secrets this weekend, and let me know what you think about the update in the comments. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. We are trying to hit 10K subs ASAP, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.